when getting into a car accident, you had to fill out a no-fault application. This is going more in depth on what to do when you are disabled and you are unable to work. As previous before, you have 30 days from the accident to fill out a no-fault application, what was explained last time. The no-fault carriers pay for the medical treatments, the mileage to the doctor's appointments, which is also gas money and transportation if taking like a bus or a taxi. Household help, just in case you need like a midwife or a nurse coming in to help, and lost wages. If you become disabled in a car accident and you are working at the time, you fill out a particular form called the DB 450, which is shown on the left side of the Venn diagram for visual aid. This also goes along with a form, and with that form it is, if you, like explained before, if you are in an accident and you are working, you have to fill out exactly as it says, like the name, your address, basically all personal information. Then it asks for up to 8 weeks from your different employers that you are employed with. Say you have 2 different jobs, you fill out both of them saying that you can't work. Another portion you have is a Part B, is what they call it, and it's for when your doctor fills out the form explaining why that you cannot work. This also ties into like a chiropractor, a dentist, a physician, a podiatrist, a psychologist, and even a nurse. Now, what happens if you weren't employed? You fill out a different form called the DB 300 form. And with this form, you basically fill out the same information as you did on the other form if you were employed. Just the regular information. Obviously you won't have an employer, but who your last employer is. If you haven't been employed, then you just fill out the general information and you just skip that number. From here, the physician or the doctor, the chiropractor, what have you, will fill out the other Part B of the form, just like in the 450 form. This is also tied into right here, where it says we're both disabled to work and the doctor completes the form. Here you also have lost wages. The forms are sent to your employer to have them filled out. The DB 450 will be mailed to the employer. After the doctor has completed the form, everything is correct, and you send it in. On the other hand, when you are unemployed and you fill out the form, you have to send it to the Workers' Compensation Board, which the address is written right on the form as handed out. Now, if you are self-employed, there is a different form that you can fill out. It's a little more difficult, but some people work from home or they have their own business. Here you have prior education is the main key for filling out the form. It has exactly, you have to describe what the occupation is and the wages and salary. It goes forth on to the sheet. Here you also take it to your doctor to have them fill out, but it's not really required. But in order to receive all the lost wages, every information needs to be filled out. In conclusion, it is very important to complete any unnecessary forms that you need to get to receive your full benefits, and